Hello and Assalamu Alaikum. I'm Sheikh. Welcome to Narramus. Afghanistan is not ready to cooperate with Pakistan on security matters. What to do? Some talk about engaging them through trade for security, thinking for trade, the Taliban interim government will positively bargain security concerns of Pakistan. But that may not work. In fact, Pakistan has tried this and failed. Why? Before we talk about resolving this dilemma, we need to be clear why Taliban are doing that with Pakistan, a country that has helped them and their families for so long. What if we recognize the Afghanistan government? Will they then go after the TTP? Probably not. The Taliban still feel that they may not be able to rule Afghanistan for long. Soon they'll be back in the mountains, doing what they're good at, hit and run for money. Therefore, instead of trade for security, Pakistan should try security for security. It may affect their calculus enough to let us do what we want. The Taliban will not neutralize the TTP. It'll be either us or the Americans. The problem is that we're not sure whether the Americans will be willing to cooperate with us till a conclusive end. They might assist us transactionally, but expecting more would be perhaps a little unrealistic. Hypothetically, if China's containment is the main US security lens, why would the US and India, her most important ally in South Asia, not want us to remain busy along our western border for larger strategic reasons? With Taliban assisting the two, not only for getting paid handsomely, but also for staying in power. Therefore, the security for security paradigm suits Pakistan. It's a better bet. We cannot and should not expect others to fight for our security concerns. It's time Pakistan exercises her long, sharp, developed teeth to bite. Hit terrorists across the border, shifting violence back to Afghanistan. Turkey has done this successfully, neutralizing the Kurdish terrorism. Pakistan must not link TTP or BLA terrorism from Afghanistan with trade, as this equation establishes an unwanted vicious cycle. Terrorists who are funded by India attack Pakistan, Pakistan stops trade, causes inconvenience and financial loss to not only herself but Afghans, who in turn passively support the terrorists. Break this cycle. Hit TTP and BLA and deal with trade separately. Our intelligence knows Afghanistan more than many Afghans now. Employ this strategic resource. If we could know live locations of Indian missile platforms, we can very much know the live locations of terrorists. Trade with Afghanistan is not a sure recipe for mutual security as commonly projected. In strategic parlays, such simplistic solutions are called linear resolutions, which may carry some logic academically, but can seldom be operationalized. De-link the two and deal trade and security independent of each other. Till now, Pakistan's successive governments have been found shying away from courting such strategic clarity. On 7th July 2025, Pakistan and Afghanistan had an inaugural round between the foreign ministries of the two countries. Both discussed trade and transit cooperation, connectivity, and security. The Pakistani side emphasized the need for concrete actions against terrorist groups operating from Afghan soil, noting that such groups undermine Pakistan's security and hinder regional development. Our experience of handling violence from Afghanistan tells us that we should keep trade and security separate. Trade and security are both our foremost needs, then of Taliban. It makes no sense other than on paper and seminars to push this line as a workable solution to curb terrorism from Afghanistan. Linking the two will ultimately force us to close trading borders with Afghanistan, the kind of situation we are in now. Trade through Afghanistan is our need to expand westwards, whereas ensuring security within Afghanistan is beyond the Taliban interim government's capacity. Security will come along, but it will take time. We're talking about reversing decades of entrenched interests, locally, regionally, and internationally. It would be better if we could train the Afghan forces and focus on developing capacity to work with and through them against the terrorists. The government should issue a couple of licenses to security companies for securing trade through Afghanistan. It should hire locals from Fatah and even Afghan refugees to make up strength. And in collaboration with KSA, UAE, and Turkey, start trading with Central Asia and Europe. That's how Pakistan will be able to positively intervene in the environment and transform the Afghan war economy. Once free from the western border, we'll see Indians lining up for peace too. What are your views on the subject? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, Allah Hafiz.